Right. So file federation. So again, what I'm not sure how many people are know the term, kind of what it is, why we're doing it, those things. But what it is it's basically managing files. So you can see with the diagrams that we have on here. So we have like federated roadway geometry survey. What we're doing is we're saying that we want to make sure that we keep files clean, because especially now versus where I said we talk about how ORD works, how the software works now versus when it worked, prior, like in the V8I and the legacy projects. Well, now that all of our data is contained in a file and that it's not separated data out as like inroads used to be of ALGs, DTMs, different things like that, were all a separate data source and your file was mainly just graphics. Now that everything's together, we want to make sure that those are kept separate so that it's easier to work with. It's data control, the why we do it, multi-user capabilities, keeping files clean for deliverables and the size of files and just operation of files. Because the more, I'm sure that all of you have been through it, the more that we go, that we add, the more cumbersome the files just keep getting. So a lot of the reasons of just, having those files federated out and really, having non-attributed versus attributed elements in files, having those separated out and, utilizing the container files for those federated files. And the issues that arise from it, we've seen a lot of software performance issues. Again, the more data you have in it, the more apt it's to slow down and the more apt it's to corrupt in the file. So that's a lot of the reason for keeping those separate. As you can see in the like under roadway, we've got for instance, for a project, we have a bunch of different geometries where we have main lines separated out, side roads separated out, driveways separated out. The reason, again, those reasons that I just listed, that's why we do that. And then we have that container file that contains all that information if someone needs to be able to have all that information together. So that is one of the biggest things on file federation. So hopefully I've explained the why on that and kind of what it is and why we're doing it. So Sahara, I don't know if you want to stop recording here and then we can see if there's any questions.